Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Rise of the Beast WEAPONIZER's Beast Alliance 2-pack, ARCEE and Cheetor. It's such a relief to see them out and about in stores because for the longest time I thought they were cancelled, but they're not. Cheetor's a re-release, we'll take a look at them later. Let's take a look at ARCEE first. First and foremost, it is something worth pointing out that the back of the bike, again, like the Studio Series, are her chest and her arms. It's not a problem for me, but it is something worth pointing out. Her heels form the kickstand, and she is a way more stable bike than the Studio Series. Now, let's bring the Studio Series in, and let's compare the two, because that's what this video is mostly about, is for you to choose which RC to get. As you can see, both bikes have the arms on the back of the bike, and then the legs sort of tuck in on themselves and form the sides of the bike. She rolls really nicely, despite later in transformation, one of the wheels split in half, like typical RC since Transformers Prime. Now let's bring Cheetor in, and as mentioned before, Cheetor is a re-release, but this time he's got less paint apps, most noticeably on his shoulders and his thighs he's got no spots. Here he is with the Maximal Pals, and to transform him it's the exact same thing. Lift the peg behind his head, swing the blade around, and like most Battle Masters, tuck his arms into themselves, and because they're a 2-pack you can peg this Cheetor on the side of RC's arms. There is a port available, and surprisingly RC really stands really stably with Cheetor attached, so that's a really cool thing for me. Well, yeah, that is a really cool thing. That's the purpose of the 2-pack. Now to transform RC, she transforms in 9 steps. Her heels are tucked in behind her arms, so pull them down and out, and that would free up her leg. Do the same on the other side as well. And now, since the leg's freed, you can swing them outwards, like so. As you can see, there's a tab and a slot that these tab into in alt mode. Similar to the Studio Series, swing the front of the bike mode behind and rotate the thighs towards yourself. Now unfold the legs on the double hinge, and that is the legs done for your RC. This is my favourite part of the transformation. Split the hind wheel in half and tab the arms into the chest. Orientate the elbows so they're in the proper orientation, and finally lift her head up. Taking a quick 360 look at her, she's got a backpack, but this time the wheels are where they should be, minus the middle one. Taking a closer look at her head, I'm way more happier with this one than the Studio Series because her head is less long, I guess. But the rest of her shares similar details to the Studio Series. And again, like her biker mode, Cheetor can peg into the same port on RC's arm, and she stands really stably. This was one of the problems that I was really afraid of when I saw her promotional pictures. I saw that, yes, the wheels are in the right place, but does she stand? Yes, she does. For articulation, her head rotates. Everything's on ball joints, as you can see. She's got wrist swivels, which is a plus, but unlike the Studio Series, she does not have a waist swivel. Her legs kick up quite a bit and kick out 90 degrees. Her legs have a beautiful double hinge due to transformation, and that is about it. Now for size comparison, here she is with Optimus Prime, here she is with Nightbird, and as you can see, as I bring along more and more of these characters, she is a small deluxe. Here she is with Rise of the Beast Mainline Deluxe Mirage, and here she is with Pablo and the only Autobot she is taller than in Studio Series is Bumblebee. Now comparing the two Arcees in robot mode, I really like the cleaner look of her legs on the new one, and that again the wheels are in the right place. I really like that the new Arcee has smaller shoulders, while the Studio Series, because of her smaller size, has to have the ball joints fitted in, so she has these like really wide shoulders. Final thoughts, I'm really happy that I found this Arcee. Arcee's always been one of my favorite designs, and this one is amazing as well. I hope that this Arcee gets released elsewhere really soon. Again, that's about it. Thanks for watching, stay safe and goodbye.